Hey there, how are you doing? Team Nokia Power is here and we welcome you all to a very interesting video. In this video, we will test the display of Nokia 6. We will test how good is the brightness or how high is the brightness. As per HMD, Nokia 6 display comes with very high brightness. So we will test that, and as well as we will see how good the color interpretation is of the Nokia 6 display. So for the comparison's sake, we have Nexus 5X on the left and Lumia 640 XL to the right. In the middle you have Nokia 6, and all three have same image which was captured with Nokia 6, and all three have like on maximum display or maximum brightness. So here you can see Lumia 640 XL has high brightness. Again, Nokia 6 is set at highest brightness. Similarly, we have done the same for Nexus 5X. The brightness is set as highest here. So just to keep the comparison fair, we need to do it. So now if you compare, you can see that Nokia 6 is very bright indeed. So if you compare to Nexus 5X, both are like brights, both are having very bright screens, bright displays. But you check the full image and you will be able to understand how bright Nokia 6 display is. It's actually very, very bright. And the color interpretation wise, it's awesome. So if you really want to use a display to see an image in any of the, lightning condition, you would perhaps go for a Nokia 6 because of its brightness. Okay, let's compare it to Lumia 640 XL now. So here it is. Again, in terms of brightness, Nokia 6 is even like brighter than Lumia 640 XL. Okay, let's quickly see how the color interpretation is when we use other images. So again, we have same image. So again, you can see that when it comes to color interpretation, Nokia 6 is really good. And again, the brightness wise, it's the best. We will rather make it a little bit less brighter, and let's see how it shows now. Okay. So now the comparison looks kind of fairer, where I have reduced the brightness of Nokia 6 display because it is, I think, very bright. So now you can see when I have reduced the brightness, it allows you to interpret the colors more correctly. And as you can see, actually the display is quite vivid. You can really enjoy looking at the image more on a Nokia 6 display than on a Nexus 5X, even with reduced brightness, we will say. If you compare to Lumia 640 XL, then you can understand that somewhere the technology of display technology, kind of that has a bit of similarity, because same kind of color interpretation and same kind of vividness is here on both the displays. So this is like a hallmark of Nokia patented technology that kind of gives a very clarity, vividness to the display, along with very deep blacks, and the colors they pop out, they look really good. So the contrast is much better if you compare these two are like bit similar in kind of like color interpretation. If you compare to Nexus 5X, you can see the clear difference in contrast and vividness of the display. So we must say that Nokia 6 really comes with a very very good display in terms of color interpretation, and brightness is really very high. So at times, I mean, there are two options. Either you can use it manually, so you need to keep the brightness bit low so that it does not blow away all the colors. So otherwise it will start blowing it away. Or you can use adaptive brightness here. So if you use adaptive brightness, it reduces the brightness and makes it standard kind of. Okay, we can actually check one or more two images maybe. Let's take this white image. So again, we have now again a different image, and this image is a bit different. So it's like more green and white, and again you can see the same kind of difference here. So let's check only the white part. And you see lots of similarity between how the image looks like or is being interpreted by Nokia 6 and Lumia 640 XL display. It's a bit different from Nexus 5X. But if we compare the clarity of the image again, Nokia 6 and Lumia 640 XL, they look like interpreting and I mean showing the image with more clarity as compared to Nexus 5X. So obviously we have to give the credit to Nokia technology that goes into these kind of displays and makes them really good. So okay, so this was like about Nokia 6 display, the color interpretation part and the brightness part. Let's quickly check the angles. So it comes with one of the widest angle views. Quite wide actually. Okay, now coming to how the audio is like the how the audio output is on Nokia 6. We will quickly stream one or two videos and you can make out. So this is the Game of Thrones latest trailer. Let's see how loud it sounds here. This is with full volume. The loudspeaker is here at the bottom, so many don't like it. But as you can already realize that it's really loud.
There is only one war that matters. is only one war that matters, and it is here.
We will quickly run one or two more trailers, and then let's check the Justice League.
Without the so-called Superman deterrent, what we're seeing is a crime wave around the world.
What did you do this weekend, Diana?
Me?
Huh.
Nothing very interesting.
No protectors here. No lanterns. No Kryptonian. This world will fall. Like all the others.
Well, this is the days when one's biggest concerns were exploding wind-up penguins.
This is crazy. Fighting the devil and his army, you know?
Don't engage alone. We'll do this together.
It's really cool. You guys seem ready to do battle and stuff, but I've never done battle. I've just pushed some people and run away.
Relax, Alfred. I'll take it from here.
Do I know you?
So this is how the audio output is, really loud and rich. I mean, if we come, like may have realized with these two trailers that sound output really comes rich out of this device, and it's really loud. So it will be fun to use for your media playback purposes, or like for media playback needs. So we are now coming to end of this video. So hope you have liked this video where we demoed that how good or how bright and how bright the display of Nokia 6 is, and how good is the color interpretation. We also compared it to two more devices. We demoed how the audio output looks like on this device. So with that, we will thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more, and stay tuned for our final Nokia 6 review.